Oh boy, do I have some content in store for today. We are going to be rustling some jimmies and getting some people really upset today. Behold! The ultimate Halloween candy tier list! It's Halloween, baby. We have to do it. We have to do it. We have to do it. Oh, we're gonna make some people really upset. We're gonna make some people really upset. I did not like hand pick these. I just literally Googled tier maker Halloween candy list. And this one had like the most shit on it. So that's why we're gonna go with this one. As long as it has most of the ones that I think people are familiar with, I think that's really all that matters. So we're gonna go with that. So let's go ahead and kick things off then. 100 grand. I gotta be honest, I remember this candy as a kid, but I do not remember what the actual fuck this is. So anything I don't know, I'm gonna look up, and based off of my preferences, my objectively correct preferences, I'm going to see if I would actually like this or not. A 100 grand bar includes chocolate, caramel, and crisped rice. Interesting. Apparently, it's 201 calories and is low in cholesterol and sodium. Yeah, because I'm eating candy because it's low in cholesterol. Sure. That sounds like I would like it. But I haven't had it. Or if I have had it, it's been so long and I don't remember what it is, nor if I've been motivated to actually go back and get it. So I guess in that case, I'm going to put it in B because C is like average, right? And considering the ingredients, this does sound like something I would eat. So I'm going to go ahead and proactively rate this a B. And if I ever have this one day and it's horrible, then I'll rate it more appropriately. Three Musketeers. I loved Three Musketeers as a kid. Don't know why, but I just thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I liked the like silky smooth texture. And this might shock you. I like chocolate. So even if it's like fake ass candy chocolate, I definitely my preferences have changed as I've gotten older. And I probably wouldn't eat like 90% of this. But I'm going to be going based off of what I remember. And so it's not like a particularly exciting candy or anything. It's just if you like chocolate and you like smooth, like nougaty texture, it's good. You know what? I'm gonna put it in A. I liked it as a kid. We're gonna put. I don't think it's S tier. It's definitely not S tier. This might be a B. I might go back down. Maybe something will come up that I figure is more appropriate for an A tier. But maybe we'll put it in B. I'm gonna put it in B. It's kind of the same flavor profile as this, to be honest, from what it sounds like. Okay, Airheads. This is. Are we already gonna start making people upset? Probably. This is probably where it would begin, if anything. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's gonna be my defense for this. I don't particularly like sour candy. I think it's so synthetic tasting. And so a lot of the sour stuff's probably gonna be around here. There's like a couple that are okay, but man, that's sour candy's got to go in the lower tier for sure. Almond Joy, I believe, is like the chocolate covered coconut thing. I'm not the biggest fan of coconut, and I'm not the biggest fan of nuts. So I think if I really had to, though, I think I'd probably prefer this over Airhead. So I think it's just going to go C. I think it's going to go C. It might even go D, to be honest. I don't know what the fuck this is. This looks like the mints they give you when you go to a restaurant and they bring you the check. And you know how sometimes they give you like a mint? That's what this looks like. I don't know why this is in the Halloween candy tier list, because I don't think I've ever gotten this for Halloween ever. I'm just going to put it in F. I never like those. Those are always just like awful. I also don't know why the apple's in here. I guess it's like the meme of like, oh, someone gives you something healthy. I like apples though. So I'm just going to go A tier. I really like apples. They're probably like my second favorite fruit. So even though this is the candy tier list, we're going to put the apple in A, which is funny. Razor blades are missing. Yeah, that's actually it. Baby Ruth, peanuts, caramel, and milk chocolate. Yeah, I'm going to go C on that. That's like whatever. I don't think I've ever been incentivized to eat this ever. What the fuck is this? Chat, what is this? What is this like random ass like wrapped up generic candy that doesn't have a label on it? I don't even know. That's going to F tier. That just looks disgusting. Bit O Honey. Has anyone ever had a Bit O Honey before? I have never even heard of this candy, so unfortunately that has to go there. That's insane. I don't know what the hell this is. What the hell is this? It's taffy. Butterfinger. Don't you dare. What do you mean? Don't you dare what? What? Don't you dare what? Don't you dare what? I'm not doing anything. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. It's not very good. It's not very good. It's like fine. I don't think I've ever like craved having one of those. Fake candy fan. All right. Candy corn sucks. Does anyone know anyone that likes candy corn? I feel like it is like one of the most generically awful candies that exist. You do, Strider Eclipse? Really? Interesting. Okay, you guys are like the first time I've met anyone that likes candy corn. I have in my life never met anyone that likes this. So that to me is an F. If you like it, I'm sorry. That's foul. Milky Way. Milky Way is an A tier, straight up. You're gonna probably notice a trend as we finally fill out the rest of this list here. Crunch Bar. Okay, I don't think it's on here. So one of the things that Brittany and I bonded over when we first started dating, this is a really funny story. Do you guys know like the Bunch of Crunch candy? It's basically the Crunch Bar, but it's in ball form. They're like little like nuggets of Crunch Bars, essentially. And for whatever reason, that makes the Crunch Bar like 5 times better than it deserves to be. I don't know why changing the shape of the Crunch Bar makes it better. So, yeah, movie candy, exactly. That's like the quintessential movie candy. Brittany and I are think you're the only 2 people on the planet that actually like Bunch of Crunch. But I'm gonna put it in B, to be honest. I like the texture. I like the crunch. It's gotta go up here. Dots fucking suck. Dots are like, if you want to extract a tooth, that is the candy that you eat. They also just don't really have flavor either. There's just like nothing good about this candy. Dots are the best. I'm gonna like ban you from chat. That is awful. Double Bubble. Okay. Okay, so I've never really been a gum person ever. So that's just gonna go in the never had it tier. I'm probably, if I had to guess, blindly rating this, I'd probably put this in F or D, but that's just because I don't like gum. Good and Plenty. I have also never had this. I don't even know what the hell this is. Fat-free, candy-coated black licorice candies. It tastes like medicine. Okay, good to know. I probably won't like it then. Gummy bears, they're like fine. They're fine. Like it's one of those candies where it's like, if it's there, I'll eat it, but I'm not necessarily like I would not go out of my way. Divorce. Oh God, my wife's here. I'm gonna put it in C. Like, I've definitely had worse candies, but I wouldn't go out of my way for gummy bears. But if they're like at a table, I may have a couple. Heath Bar? I haven't had a Heath Bar in forever. I think I like this. Milk chocolate and English toffee with almonds. This is probably like another C tier. Probably go like here. I don't think that's anything crazy. Hershey's Kisses. Okay, it looks like there's 2 Hershey's Kisses. I don't know what these other ones are, but these are like the original ones, it looks like. What the hell are these, like white chocolate, like chocolate swirl? Vanilla swirl? I don't think I've had the vanilla swirl, so I'm gonna put that down there. The originals, again, these are like fine, right? These are okay. I don't look like, I'll put them at C. I like my candy to have like some texture to it. And that's just all chocolate. Same thing for like the regular Hershey bar. It's just like very low grade, crappy synthetic chocolate, which sometimes is fine. I'm gonna put these next to each other. Now we're getting to the good shit. Hershey's Cookies and Cream, S tier. 100% S tier. I don't care what you guys say. That was one of my favorite candies as a fucking kid. Holy shit. The crunch, the flavor, I don't care if it was synthetic. That shit fucking rocked. Hershey's Cookies and Cream, anytime I'd go to the store and I saw that like foil packaging that it came in, I was always clawing and scratching to try to get my parents to buy me one of these because that shit hit. Hot tamales. I'm also not a fan of spicy candy. These are only good, I feel like, if you like hot candy, and some people do. I don't. I'd probably have the Airheads over the hot tamales, to be honest. Jolly Rancher, I feel like this is also a garbage candy, to be honest. I'm gonna put that in F. I think I'd rather have that over the Dots, though, to be fair. That's definitely like F tier, for sure. That like synthetic fruit flavor, gross. Junior Mints, I personally don't like mint combined with chocolate. I like mint with like other dishes, but I feel like mint and chocolate's kind of gross. So I think this is probably an F for me. I think I would rather have a Jolly Rancher or Dots over a Junior Mint. Yep. Kit Kat. Ooh. Kit Kat. I'm very tempted to put this in S tier. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be A though. It's probably going to be my highest A tier candy that I can think of. Again, the texture's great. It's still got the, like, you know, synthetic, you know, bad chocolate, but the texture's what carries it for sure. I love Kit Kat though. Like, it very easily could be like bottom tier S, but I think it's going to be A tier. Crackle. I think this is just like a ripoff of Crunch Bar, but I've never had it, so I can't really rate it. Laffy Taffy, gross, F tier. Chewy Lemon Head, again, I don't like sour stuff, so F tier. Fun Dip is fucking disgusting and gets everywhere. That's gonna go to F. I don't know what the fuck this thing is, so that's just going down here. Mike and Ike just looks like a Good and Plenty and is probably like equally as bad. I'm just gonna put that in F. That's awful. Milk Duds, I don't think I ever had, to be honest, so I'm just gonna put it down here. Is Milky Way on here twice? Oh, Milky Way's on here twice. That's weird. Okay. I've never had the, what is that? Caramel apple Milky Way. I think that's the original. So let's flip those around. M&M's. So one of my favorite stories with M&M's is that when I used to work my old job, I worked at one of those like kind of like bro-y tech companies that would like do all the fun shit for the employees, like put out candy and like do all that shit. And about like midway through the day, like 2 or 3 p.m. I worked from 12 to 9. So like 2 or 3 p.m. the like janitor or someone who worked for the company would go out and put candy out for all the employees just to sort of like help people get through the day sort of thing. And we actually had like a schedule. We had like a spreadsheet where we figured out like when, depending on who it was, what time they would put out the candy, because we would go rush to it to take it before everyone else did. Clearly, we were working hard, right? And M&M's was, like, the best candy of the bunch. So I'm going to put it in B. Like, I like M&M's. They're fine. Again, it's the crunch. I like the texture of them. Mounds is just, like, in the same tier as Almond Joy for me. So that can just go there. Mr. Good Bar, I think is what this is. I've never had this. I think I've seen that, like, once. I don't know what the hell that is, so that's going down there. Nerds. Oh, man. Oh, man. Nerds. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. They're not that good. They're not that good. They're not that good. I think I'd rather have it over all the rest of this, but that's not saying much. My wife is obsessed with the nerd gummy clusters. Those are probably horrible for you, but I've heard that is like the newest nerd technology. I will say those seem better than like the actual nerds themselves. At least there's like more dimension to them. They're good. Yes, I'm aware they're good, dear. I've bought them for you many times. I don't know what the hell this thing is, but I've probably never had it if I can't read it. Payday is disgusting. This is not good. This is not good in the slide. I almost want to put this in F tier. I'm going to put it in F. I do not like that. Another type of M&M. What are the red M&Ms? Oh, the peanut butter M&Ms. Oh, those are good. Those go up here. Those are B tier. This is peanut butter Snickers. I don't think I've ever had that before. The peanut M&Ms. Not a fan. Not a fan. I just don't like peanuts, to be honest. It's funny. It's one of those things where it's like, I like peanut butter, but I don't like peanuts themselves. I like how we have quarters in here as an option. That's good. Bassinets? What the fuck is a bassinet? Oh, are they supposed to be chocolate coins? Is that what they are? Okay, those suck anyway. Oh, Raisinets. God, I can't read. That looks like a B from here. I'm sorry. That's disgusting, though. That can go down here. Dun 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 dun. The king of candy. Straight up. No question. No question. If this is not S tier, you are 100% wrong. Straight up. Straight up, that is the best candy. Any variant of Reese's as well. There's only one thing that beats this. I don't think it's on this list, and I'll save it for the end, but there is something that supersedes S tier and goes into double S tier, but we'll get to that later. Reese's Pieces, equally S tier. They're basically just Reese's in M&M form, and those are very dangerous. Ring Pop, out of all the fruity stuff, I actually don't think I mind Ring Pop that much. I don't think it's, like, particularly great or anything, but it's more, like, fun to, you know, just actually have the ring on. I remember, like, as kids, do you guys remember Captain Planet? And they had, like, the fucking rings for all the different elements or whatever. I remember my friends and I would wear the ring pops and pretend that we were, like, in that show. I think I'd put this at, like, high C. I actually don't mind those. The only thing, like, the candy itself sucks. It's just the ring part is the most fun. That's the whole reason you get the ring pop. Runts? Is that what that's called? I've never had those in my life. Are they like nerds, but different? That's what that looks like. Oh, man. Skittles, Skittles, Skittles. Where do Skittles go on the tier list? I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're not very good. They're not very good. This is expected. They're probably like the best of the fruity candy. I'll give them that. That's about it. Smarties suck. That's like one of the worst candies ever invented. Snickers is good. I don't love it like as much as a lot of people do. I know this is people's like quintessential candy bar. I think I would put this like in B. I think it's fine. I think there's just better like fake chocolate candy if you're gonna get that. I just prefer all the other ones up here over Snickers, but like that is what it is. Brittany, I'm sorry. I know you're in chat. Divorce! Divorce! I'm sorry. They're not good. They're not good. I know people love Sour Patch Kids. I never liked them. I actually think, here's a hot take. I actually think I like Starburst more than like all of the other fruit candy on here. But that's not saying much. It's still pretty bad. I think I'm gonna put it in D still. Like I'd still rather have like everything else here before I have Starburst. Simo sleeping on the couch. I don't know what the hell this thing is. I feel like I've seen these before, but I don't think I've ever eaten them. So I'm just going to throw this down here. Sugar daddies. I've never had a sugar daddy. I've seen that candy though, and I don't think I've heard anyone say that they like it. Swedish fish. My sister loves these. I don't know why. I think they're awful. So it's going in F. Sweet tarts. These are basically just like glorified Smarties, F tier. Toothbrush, awesome. I like how we just have random shit like this on here. Is this like fruity Tootsie Roll? Is that what this is? This looks like fruity Tootsie Rolls. I don't think I've had those kind. Tootsie Pops fucking suck. Those are awful. If you want to shatter your fucking teeth, eat a Tootsie Pop. Regular Tootsie Rolls are also equally terrible, but as a kid, I used to, for whatever reason, love these. So I'm going to put them in low D. I still think they're garbage, but because of like the nostalgia, I have to put them at least one tier higher. Twix is S tier. Straight up. Twix is S tier. There's no fighting that. No fighting that. Twizzlers? Like D, I guess. I'd rather have these over everything else here, but I think I'd rather have some of these other ones in D first. They're just like, ugh. Sour. These are like Sour Punch something, I think. Whatever it is, it's going down here. I don't even know if I've even had them, to be honest. If I have, it's one or the other. I'm gonna throw it down here. I'm gonna be nice. These are like those like caramels that they have in like the fucking like doctor's office that they just give you while you're waiting. Those are like whatever. Whoppers. I feel like as a kid, I liked these. I haven't eaten these probably in like 15 years minimum, but I feel like as a kid, I didn't mind them. I think these are okay. These can go in like C tier probably. York Peppermint Patty. I said it before. I do not think chocolate and mint should go together, so that's going to go down here. This is contentious. I know a lot of people like these. I do not. I think it's gross. I don't know what the hell that is. I also don't know. What is that, like a cream egg or something like that? I don't think I've had that before. The problem is these are so small I can't read them. Don't know what that is. These are like those gross ass, like just disgusting peanut gummy things. Dove chocolate. Don't think I've had that. Oh, why are these on here? Gushers isn't really a Halloween candy, right? I don't really feel like these I have never, in all the years like going around trick-or-treating, I don't feel like I ever got Gushers as a thing that was in my bag of candy. In rich neighborhoods, maybe? Yeah, that might be it. See, like, I'm torn here because Gushers are great, but I don't really constitute this as a Halloween candy. If a neighbor gives them out, they count. Okay, I guess. In that case, those are going in A tier. Out of all the, like, fruity candy, Gushers are probably the best. Like, hands down. Jelly Bellies suck. I don't know what the hell that is. Reese's anything, it's going into S tier. Peach Rings, disgusting. What are those, pretzels? Whatever, that doesn't count as a candy. Raisins, F tier. Take 5, S tier, straight up. I don't know what that is. Those are just like regular ass caramels, whatever, F tier. The Krabby Patty, oh my god, these as a kid were so fun. These were cute as a kid. I'm gonna give these like a slightly less bad rating. Those can go in D. Like they were, fuck, we'll put it in C. Those are fun. Fruit, who the fuck's giving out fruit by the foot for Halloween? That has to be another rich neighborhood thing because I feel like those are expensive. Have you guys ever gotten a fruit by the foot for Halloween? I'm just saying, I don't think I've ever seen that. Like for lunch, I've seen that. plenty of times. I mean, I guess if it's on here, it counts. I like Fruit by the Foot. It'll go B. Never had Fruit Stripes. Fun Dip is in the same category as fucking... Oh, wait, we already had Fun Dip on here. That's fine. Gobstoppers, F. Whatever, the bubble gum tape, F. Kit Kats can go in A. Lifesavers, F. Like, those are old people candy. Pretzel M&Ms, S tier. Straight up delicious. Those are borderline addicting. Anything Reese's is S. And then Rolo, I don't think I ever had a Rolo, to be honest. And the best double S tier candy is, of course, the Reese's Fast Break, which is basically the Take 5, but I think it's with one less ingredient. But that is by far and away the best candy. And that does it for the objectively correct candy tier list. Everything on here is correct. If you have any other differing opinions, you're just wrong because this is correct. All right, what do we think, chat? Scale of 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10. What do we think? What's the final rating of the tier list? 1, 2, 1? Yeah, that's about what I thought. Thanks.